Honestly, you can see. I ain't biased.
No, I can't see anything. I just
Like the aura looking good?
yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm ready. 3. Yes, welcome to
Highkey the podcast, now on YouTube. This is our first YouTube video. We're super excited about it, clearly.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah, I'm Alicia.
I'm Ivana. If you've never heard the podcast, and this is your first time like listening to our voices or whatever, welcome, hi.
Yeah. We have tons of episodes available right now on Apple Podcasts, so catch up. This will make more sense.
Yes.
Maybe after listening to a few of those.
For sure. Our number one recommendations, my favorite would be Big Ol' Freak.
That was a good episode.
Going Out Summertime Sad, people really like that one. That one's a more
was
recent
good.
one.
I think our middle child episode was good too. I feel like that one was deep.
If you're into that like Ayanless shit, I guess.
Yeah, we talked about ourselves a lot on that one. So I feel like if you want to get to know us better, that's the episode to listen to.
Definitely.
Honestly, I've been waiting for the drama, y'all. Like, we've been talking so much shit.
So much shit. Every single mom should hate us.
Yeah, it's like, and no one's DM'd us yet. I'm like, are y'all scared?
Yeah.
Let us know. Like, come on.
Yeah. Let's get on to the rest of our episode. We kind of like pause a little podcast for y'all just to catch you up with what is going on. But we're back at it. We're kind of on a deep note, so we do get deep and we talk about politics. But right now, we're gonna try and lighten it up a little bit. So Mike Posner?
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 I don't know. I think it may be Posner though.
If I could write you a song to make you fall in love.
That's a good song.
So, and I think, you know when you like don't remember exactly why someone's a good person, but you just resonate with it?
Yeah.
Like I have this like weird affinity towards him. Like I feel like he's done good.
Yeah, some people just have like that good type vibe. You can feel it in
Yeah.
his music. It's just like genuine shit. And it's like,
Yeah.
he's not problematic. Like,
No.
Mike Posner, just doing his little thing.
These little songs.
But, yeah. Apparently I didn't know about this honestly until it was trending. He's been walking across America, literally like walking.
Yeah, like on some Forrest Gump shit.
And I guess performing at different stops with new music and just kind of doing a whole, I would say, soul-searching music journey.
That's what it sounds like to me, yeah.
Yeah. And so along the way, he got bit by a rattlesnake and he was hospitalized.
That sucks.
And I'm not sure if it was poisonous, but he lost feeling in his legs. And from the video I saw, he was actually like slowly walking, using a walker. So he's like regaining his strength for sure, but it seemed like a pretty major fucking thing. And I was like, shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. Seems like he's been, I think it was practically like a near-death experience for him. But he's staying positive, of course. I mean, it's definitely like his MO and it's, you know, what he's all about, which is great. So he's sticking with it.
Yeah.
He's praying for patience, and I think we should all, just
Keep him
lift
in
him
our
up.
prayers, for sure.
Lift him up, because that's just like, dang, you're out there like trying to go cross country, trying to like accomplish a goal, and then like right in the middle of it.
Yeah, he was, I think, halfway there, like 1632 out of 2,800 miles. So he only had a couple hundred miles to go.
Yeah.
And he was done with this whole thing. So yeah, like right at the end, but
that just means, you're doing something right. If something like that ever pops up, I feel like okay, if something like crazy, freaky, whatever happens in the middle of like me trying to do something like that I think is really important, I'm always just like, oh no, bitch, keep fucking going.
you almost there. It's like, okay,
yeah,
bounce back, and that's what he's trying to do. So it's good. And another, I guess, I don't know. This is a high note for sure. It's like, I don't know how to say her name. So
oh my god, I've been looking at this name all freaking week.
Centonia?
I think it's
Centonia Brown, and we all know her. She's the one that Kim Kardashian and her lawyers helped speed up the process of her getting released, and she's finally free. I'm gonna say that with quotations.
Yeah.
Because all the charges weren't dropped. She's still, is it on parole? She's on parole, I believe.
Yeah.
she's gonna be listed as a felon, which many people are thinking isn't fair, but it's so great that she's free. And I know people are probably moving towards getting those charges dropped, hopefully.
I hope so. I don't think that should be on her record at all. And I met a parole officer. Actually, I've been friends with a parole officer and I just didn't know. But I asked him, I was like, do you have to get like drug tested? And he said no. And I was just like, so you're drug testing people all day, judging their lifestyle, seeing what they do, where they go, but you're held to no sort of accountability.
You're not held to the same standard. Why is that? That's crazy. Yeah, when you told me that, I was like,
Weird. Like I assumed truly that he was just gonna say, yeah, of course. Like
I know, like retail jobs, you have to get drug tested.
Thank you. But you drug testing other people, and I don't fuck with it.
It's weird.
I absolutely do not. I think that even like police officers, they need to be breathalyzed before they go on duty.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like for sure they need to be held to all kinds of tests to make sure they're fit before they go out in public with weapons.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
It's crazy that we have to say we wish that was a standard, but here we are.
Yeah. So it's just freedom always has an asterisk in America. So she's free. So, but good for her. Enjoy your freedom. Welcome to 2019. It's some shit.
Yeah. It may have been safer in jail.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. But
life expectancy for sure. Just statistically, yeah. You're gonna be better.
Yeah.
It's fine. But in honor of us being on YouTube, we just got to talking about YouTube, and like at first we didn't really think we had a topic here. I mean, I didn't think we did.
Yeah.
But it turns out that YouTube has influenced and been a part of my life for longer than, basically since like, kind of remembering the internet.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. So
internet, YouTube correlated. Like once things got off of AOL, and once I started surfing the real web, is when I got into YouTube. And I was like 10, 12, so yeah, that's a while.
I mean,
even before then, but there was a lot of weird shit going on back then. Like my first experiences with YouTube, first of all, we had one computer in the house, so it was me and my cousins. We would all share and have like turns, so everyone would watch one video and we would just like kind of rotate and sit in the desk chair and watch our video. And I would always play music videos. That was kind of like what YouTube was for me, like looking at the lyrics so I could know the song when I sung it and just kind of singing along, because I used to think I could sing back then and that was just the right platform for me. But I had a cousin who was like into watching exorcisms, autopsies, and all kinds of weird shit. But back then there was just kind of no regulations to what you can put on YouTube, Like I feel like now, of course, they like take videos off within the hour. Back then it was bullshit.
Yeah, you could get away with so much shit. I loved it, honestly. Like I truly loved it. Like
I'm glad I grew up during that era. Like I'm glad that was like my beginnings of YouTube, was actually like the beginnings of YouTube.
Oh, for sure. It was a movement. I remember the first video I saw was pointless, like completely pointless. Like just like, I think a monster eating a ball or one of those weird like ringtone frog things, like nothing that made sense, nonsense, absolute nonsense. And like, it just gave people a place for nonsense. And that's what I truly can appreciate. Like the bullshit that was on there. Like God, I'm trying to think of like, I remember one, but this is more concerning than exciting or nonsense, but it was nonsense. But basically it's called Happy Tree Friends. If you've ever heard of it, like, please DM me and can we talk? Cause like, I just want to talk about it, cause what the fuck was it? So if you've never seen it, it's basically an animated short of like little squirrels. Like I do like woodwind characters, like that's the whole thing. They're little woodwind characters and they fucking fuck around and they all are friends. And basically they go out and they have like whatever kind of day and they get mutilated. They go to like the fucking skate park. There's a skateboard through their fucking throat. Their trachea is on the ground. You see everything, like the end of Mortal Kombat kind of shit. Like if you just violent, very violent. Eyes popping out, being blended. Yeah,
it's like the cutest little cartoon though. Like I hadn't seen it back then, but when you showed me, I was like, I can't believe kids were just watching this kind of shit. Like what?
Yeah, no, fucked up. So fucked up. But like, I truly, from the age of probably like 11 to 13ish, like yeah, like it was like normal to like send those videos to like your friends.
Yeah, back and forth.
Yeah, and it's like that's why now, like I kind of like understand why it's like on the news every now and again. There's like a new like thing to be afraid of, or parents need to watch out. Like earlier in the year, I think we talked about it, that like fucking, I don't even remember her name, but see, it's like cyclical, that violent kid thing.
Yeah, like that little weird like Momo character. Yeah, and it is concerning because kids nowadays, especially just like back then, they spend a lot of time on YouTube, but it's really changed as to what they're looking at. Like more so back then, it was like cartoon shit. It was like badly edited. I don't know, people just kind of doing dumb shit. But now it's like high quality fuck arounds. Like my little brothers, I don't know, I logged into their PlayStation or whatever, but they were just basically what they saw came up on my YouTube feed, and it was just this couple that followed their dad around and played tricks on him. And it was like, I don't know, he would get pissed off and they would do some like extreme shit, and I was just kind of like, I don't know, it's just concerning. But that's like, they had millions of subscribers. That's the thing. It was a really popular, I wish I knew like the name tag, but it was like a really popular thing. And I'm just thinking like, this is really what like YouTube has turned into. Yeah. Like it's very specific. Like everybody can really find the type of bullshit they like and really hold on to it.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. It's made way like career-wise for so many niche activities. Like my friend, shout out to Kelsey, she has a channel actually too. And this girl, oh my God, she shows me the weirdest shit all the time. So I go over to her house and her boyfriend are watching, God, I think it's called Knife or Death. And it's a chopping competition show. It's the most satisfying shit ever. Check it out if you have a moment. Like, just so satisfying. But these people are put on this show because of the videos they make of themselves using their own handmade knives to cut shit. So yeah, like they'll go through like an obstacle course that they've made themselves of like hanging watermelons, and they're like ka-chung! And like dead ass fucking serious knives they've made themselves, bro. Like yes, it sounds so dumb, but if you ever watch an episode, there's no way you can stop at one, because it is satisfying. Because when they go through that bitch, it's just like everything I've ever wanted to do on a Saturday. Like, yeah, I just want to like go at a fucking block of ice with an axe just once. Yeah. One good time, just to feel it. Yeah. They like win like champion chopper things, like, and it's not just for the show. Like this is like a thing. Like there's not just one knife handling show at all.
Wow. Yeah. It's like a whole situation. No, YouTube has done that. I would say it's like a positive note, because it really has just expanded the realm of like what your job can be.
For sure. Definitely. You can do what you love, because some people will literally support watching you do what you love. Honestly. If you do it well enough, truly.
And that just like reminds me of what you were telling me earlier this week about Rebecca Black and her hiring a manager who was basically known, or what was he, like the manager director?
Okay, so it's actually these two guys. One is from, I think like, oh gosh, he's an Asian country, I believe Taiwan. And then this other guy who's just like a Nigerian singer got together and made I guess a production company called Arc Music Factory, and if you look it up, it looks like a professional, like, little music factory production company. And they basically produced Rebecca Black's Friday, that viral video, Friday, and everyone's dancing awkward, just white kids everywhere. Like, bro, I fell down that rabbit hole a while ago, and I realized that it was not an isolated event. Like this man preyed on rich, like, tweens that wanted to make it on either YouTube or the singing world, or just basically,
which was like everyone back then.
Like this was like, he rode the Justin Bieber wave like precisely. and at the right time. And I'm talking hundreds of videos that he produced for these kids, like so fucking many, like so many, and they're all so cringy. I have no idea why the Friday one of all ones like got caught on, because there's so many that are honestly like, maybe because hers was the most relatable. It was just like Friday. Some of these were literally just like, yeah, they had like love interests, and they were like, some of them were like ridiculous, just talking about like a fucking like, I love it but tomato kind of bullshit, like bullshit, bro. Like, and the fact that they have a Wikipedia, you know, it's like they're the first thing that comes up when you say Rebecca Black Friday. It's like song produced by this company and this artist, and like their names are on it.
They made money.
Like, they made money
off of bullshit, off of just like exploiting the fact that people want to be YouTube stars, and it's like, what does it take? A good quality, back then, a good quality video and a beat.
Yep, and this guy was in all the videos. Nigerian singer Pato, he was in all the videos. Pato and Clarence J.
Kind of like Birdman and Young Money.
Rubbing his hands. He's always in the convertible, probably his. It was just so like,
he used that convertible in all the videos. That's childish if he did that.
Yeah, yes, naturally. Children, production, and a convertible. It made sense. Those were the two things they had. They had a camera, they had the internet access, and they had a convertible, and a black guy to feature. That's all they needed.
Honestly.
That video, I checked it today, I think it has 135 million views.
No, I can bet. Like, honestly, when the song came out, I was one of the people who were like, hey, this ain't bad. You know, I was like, this is awful. But like, I played it a few times. You know, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I hate to admit that. No, honestly, yeah, it was cringy to the point where I liked it. So, a few hundred of those views maybe for me.
That's weird. Earlier this week, we were talking about Saweetie and that My Type song.
Yeah.
And how now I feel like I have bad taste because she said she liked it. And like now I was.
No, I'm not saying it was a good song. I'm not saying I liked Rebecca Black. I'm just saying during that time, as a child, I thought this is a cool little song. You know, it was whatever.
I don't know. Just questioning your taste now. I don't know.
I'm just tasting music. But yeah, no, I used to just be into like parody music videos though.
Sure.
Like the whole, I think King Bach made one, and maybe he was like fake Soldier Boy or whatever. I'm not sure if you saw it, but like that kind of shit I would just watch over and over again. That was kind of like my lane. Like people making that song "Buy You a Drink." It was "I'm gonna buy you some gum," and it was a bunch of guys with like a flip phone. Literally, they recorded this video on the flip phone, and they're just in the room dancing about, singing about girls who have bad breath in the club, and I loved it.
Damn.
It's still on YouTube.
That's so funny. And that's the thing, it's like literally like immortalized. Like,
yeah.
Taking it down, like there's just so many like, really old, like nostalgic videos still out there, and like it's just wild to me. Like I do not know what the reason is for things going viral, but it's like it's just a very interesting formula. The things that like it's like all of a sudden everyone in the world found this one thing funny, kind of around the same time. Like truly, that's what it is, and it's just like the weirdest fucking thing. Like, oh my god. And sometimes I think about it like, oh, have y'all seen that gif that's been going around? It's been like a meme of that girl eating and crying on the airplane. I feel so bad for her. Like I just like oh my god, no. I've seen so many reaction memes. This girl's just like, I'm gonna try and act out. She's just like and she's pretty, like she's pretty. And so I was just like, you know, so everyone's like, I can relate and shit. And I was just like, what? Yo, someone on fucking like JetBlue. Actually, it's a nice airplane. It probably wasn't JetBlue. Is JetBlue nice? I don't know. Anyways, they were like a dead alley Zoom, bro. You always know when the quality's like god shit. Damn. You know, like if someone ever, it wouldn't be my first time like doing something dramatic like that. Like, to see it being a reaction, if she even knows that it is, because the fact that you haven't seen it, I'm like, oh shit, she probably hasn't seen it. Like I would feel like the biggest like trip. I would trip the fuck out. But when did someone record this? Now it's on the internet, and now so many people at once thought it was funny that like it's just like a thing. Yeah. I'm like a thing. Like someone might come up to me and be like, cry for me. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with that. That's wild. Like the fact that there's so many times like other people see themselves go viral and it's not a video that they posted themselves. Like
they should make a show like what happens after, and just like follow people who've gone like that viral, and just kind of just, you know, how they felt, whatever. I'll be interested.
Yeah,
maybe
I was
like a little
interested.
mini series, but honestly,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I can imagine.
Honestly, YouTube, if they had a, you know, if they could do better content for themselves, that's something that I feel like they could pull off if
Yeah,
they could. No shade.
but all the shit.
All the shade. God damn it. And they said that, you know, like all of a sudden, like now you can't curse if you want to like make money or something. Which
What?
fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. No. No. Like what? I feel like cussing is such a form of expression and also
Yeah.
comedy. It's like y'all are doing the most. Like authenticity over everything. And that's why, like, I'm not saying the YouTube platform is failing, but it is like going to limit itself to a certain point where it's like, okay, like people are just they're just be sponsored outside of your YouTube ad program. Like
Literally,
okay.
they're digging themselves into like a very specific hole, and they're really trying to tailor how people present themselves. And it's like the whole point of YouTube is for you to be you. So how are you gonna have all these rules? Like cussing, that's too much.
Yeah. What, like, I don't know what to do about that. I would just start cussing in a different language. If it's really affecting my coin like that, like what? Why not? I'll just be, you know, just like, honestly, bullshit. Like, someone's gonna hear my fury, like, I can't imagine. Like, that's just like cutting the legs off of so many creators. Like,
Literally, no, I cuss every other word. Like, I can't not. I would have to edit. It would be so choppy. Be like,
yes. Or the bleeps, like some people put the bleeps down. I'm just like, but you didn't hear me, you know? Like, you gotta hear me, bro.
I made a point.
Yes. My fuck ended with such a hard K. Otherwise, you won't understand what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And especially like for people who do like DIYs and stuff, I'm like, so sorry. There's sometimes you just need to be honest with people and be like, yeah, this is fucking hard. And I want you to tell me that shit from the very beginning of the video, that this is gonna take some time. And just, I just can't. I just don't know what they were thinking there. Sometimes like, I'm ignorant, I'm just fucking ignorant. But I do remember like back in the day, like YouTube one-upping, like trying to like one-up somebody.
Yeah.
Like with the YouTube videos, like it was such like I don't know, I guess we were bored. I guess you couldn't go out. And when you're like middle school, you know, like you can't go anywhere, you
You're just
can't
at
drive.
home, your parents were like at work running errands, and you're just sitting there literally trying to make yourself laugh. By video content, no, it used to be funny as hell though. Because you would do it, what's crazy about is how long it would go on. Because it was just kind of the thing to do. Everybody got on their phones and just like pulled up bullshit.
Yeah, definitely.
It was funny.
If you really like us, we do all have all two of us have our own channels. Mine's Ivana Brooke.
And mine's Alicia Lachey.
Yeah.
So follow us on there. Follow us on Instagram. My Instagram is the same, Alicia Lachey.
Mine is the same. Yeah, literally Ivana Brooke.
So
Make it easy.
You can also follow the podcast on Instagram at HK the Podcast. We post usually clips there, our episode topics for the week. So it's like a good way to stay.
Yeah, stay in the know. Get with it.